kitchen buddies. Welcome to Gather and Nourish. It's Carissa here, and today we're making one of my favorite go-to breakfast staples. This is an overnight recipe as well, which I love because I can make it all week long. Once I mix up the batter for these overnight pancakes, it sits in the fridge and I can put them on the griddle night, day, breakfast, anytime that we want a quick snack. Otherwise, I just grill them up and put them in the fridge, and they're delicious cold as well. So it's absolutely a staple in our house and you're gonna love it. So these are the kind of recipes that any busy mom loves because they just make us feel like we have, you know, ourselves put together. We got something that works, you know, even if it's a bad day where you're just trying to keep your head above water. At least you have something healthy, quick, and easy that your kids are gonna love, and you're gonna love it too. This is a snack for the whole family. So what I love, first of all, like I said, they're make ahead. So you just get your bowl, you get your ingredients, and you throw it all in there, mix them up. After you tuck the kids in for bed at night, the kitchen's quiet, put on some music, get a cozy cup of tea going, and you're gonna love making this cozy, delicious batter while you sip your cozy chamomile tea and just listen to some relaxing music and enjoy the fact that you survived another day. And let's not even call it surviving, let's call it thriving, because we made something healthy, we planned ahead, and it's gonna keep paying us dividends all week long as we enjoy it. So what's not to love? So you can get your link to this pancake recipe below, and we have all the details there for you so you can make it starting tonight. I bet you already have every ingredient you need. So I already made mine, and I like to keep it in a big bowl usually, but this time I'm keeping it in a little jar because I've been making it this week already. Smells so yummy. You can smell there's yeast in here, there's buttermilk in here, there's eggs. It's just protein packed, delicious, full of flavor. They make the best pancakes. So I got my griddle heated up over here. Let's go ahead and fry some. I like to fry with butter. I feel like it provides the best flavor, but you can use whatever you're into. Coconut oil, olive oil, whatever. All right, I'm gonna get some berries out of the fridge. It's our organic blueberries and strawberries. Strawberries are in season right now and they taste so delicious and so sweet. And chop them fine for little kids to enjoy, and adults too. A little piece of strawberry with each bite of pancake. I like to make them all different sizes and shapes. Little ones when you want a little snack, big ones. Of course, you can add any fruit that you want. You can do any kind of fresh berry. You could do chopped apples with a little cinnamon. Any combination would be delicious. I love these because we can make them ahead. They're packed with protein, and my kids do eat them all day long. I mean, perfect car snack. They don't make a big mess, and you can eat them plain. They're so delicious. You can also put them in a lunchbox. How fun would that be to have little mini protein pancakes with fresh fruit for lunch? The kids will love it. And these blueberries are so good. There's no special way to cook the pancakes. You just cook them on a griddle, 350 degrees, just like you would regular pancakes. And then of course flip them when they're bubbly. They're really soft and sweet, and it's amazing because there's no sugar in them, but they're just naturally sweet from the buttermilk and the eggs and the yeast. So delicious. And they're incredibly filling, which I love, because that's what a snack should be. It should be easy to grab and go, and it should be filling, and it should be healthy. Checks all the boxes. And the topping game is just, your imagination is the limit to what you can put on these guys. So fresh and so beautiful. So sweet. Okay, Cozy Crew, it's topping time. I got 3 as promised for you, but this guy's really the limit. Any kind of topping you put on here is gonna work really well. I mean, really sweet or savory. You can basically do anything that your imagination comes up with, because these are really good pancakes. They're already naturally sweet. They are just a good vehicle for any kind of topping. You're gonna love them. It's gonna up your snack game next level. Topping number 1, we're gonna do plain yogurt. And if you guys are using flavored or even just like a vanilla Greek yogurt, that kind of thing probably needs to get swapped out for just a wholesome plain yogurt only. No flavoring, no sugar. And trust me, your taste buds are gonna adapt really quickly. And the flavored yogurt chocked full, jam-packed with sugar, so you really gotta start avoiding that, and it's gonna do wonders for your health. But with the sweetness of these pancakes, the sweetness of this yogurt just plain, and the sweetness of the berries, you're not gonna miss it. And if your kids are into this, you could mix a little bit of honey into the yogurt and maybe just do like a natural drizzle. My kids love it just like this. Do a dollop of that, and then you're gonna get the berries. It looks so yummy and delicious. All right, that's it. Topping number 1, easy peasy. All right, I'm gonna grab the honey and show you what you can do. All right, if your taste buds are still adapting to the plain yogurt without anything added to it, then you can go ahead and add a little honey. Just a tiny bit. You can also mix the yogurt and the honey together first, and then just drizzle that. So whatever your preference is, either way will be delicious. And of course, local honey is going to help you with allergies, and just be good for you. It has all kinds of yummy stuff in it. So there's our fresh fruit and yogurt, a win-win for a well-rounded breakfast or a snack. You can even put some granola on top. Love making homemade granola. All right, let's move on to the next one. For our next one, I'm going to show you a really simple swap here. So, I'm learning along with everybody else, and in the past, just use something like this for the kids. They like peanut butter and jelly. It's just a classic kid snack. But just recently, since I started doing lower sugar and researching things a tiny bit more, and there's so much information out there, so much help, and sometimes it's overwhelming, but other times I'm like, okay, I don't have to change overnight. I can just change one thing. And this is something so easy to change, because there's not always a lot of healthy things that you can buy instead. Some things you really do have to make from scratch to avoid the sugar, but there are healthy swaps for something like this. So I found a no sugar added jelly situation, and it's so good, and it totally replaces this for the kids, because what this has in there is corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup. It's just not healthy at all. I mean, there's 9 grams of added sugar in 1 tablespoon. So we want to get rid of that. And instead we're going to take this, and you can get this online or even at your local store. It's really easy to find. It's not like one of those things you have to go to a health food place to find it. And you can keep this in the fridge after you open it, and then all it has in it is Concord grapes, chia seeds, dates, and lemons. And it actually is no sugar added. Because what I found is a lot of products say no sugar added, but then if you read it, it has something besides sugar in it, but it's still a sweetener. So it might not have sugar added, but there's still sweeteners added. So I love this product. There's no sweetener added besides the dates, which are yummy and full of fiber and nutrients and good things. So gonna get your grape jelly on there. The kids are gonna love this. Such an easy swap. And I feel so good serving something like this to my kids. And okay, so easy. Everyone can do that. You can do that today. All right, and now let's talk about peanut butter. Okay, I don't know if we can call this peanut butter. So many peanut butters have weird things in them, which I'm learning now too. So this one, you're gonna have sugar in there, hydrogenated vegetable oil. It's got soybean oil in there. It's just not something that I want my kids to have. It also has molasses in there, so we're adding a lot of sugar, a couple grams of added sugar in 2 tablespoons, which they don't need that added sugar. So instead, did you guys know that all nut butters, you could just make your own nut butter, or you could buy it, either way, but just when you're buying it or making it, just do the nut. That's all you need for a nut butter is a nut. All right, so instead of this with added whatever in it, we're gonna either buy one that doesn't have added stuff, or we're just going to look for just dry roasted peanuts ground up. You know, maybe some sea salt in there, but it doesn't need anything besides the peanuts. So now we have just peanut butter, which is just ground peanuts. And now we can spread that on, and we have our peanut butter and jelly. That's way better than an Uncrustable. I mean, look at that. You could just fold it in half. You got a nice car snack, way healthier than an Uncrustable sandwich. Okay, so next, our last topping is gonna be really easy, super simple. I love these fresh off, this is for mom, you know, these are for the moms out there, and the kids too. Fresh off the griddle, you're just gonna get some organic raspberries, pop those on top, and smush them a little bit with a fork. It's so yummy. And then I'm just gonna take some heavy whipping cream and do a drizzle of cream. And now I have raspberries and cream. Super easy. Cream just tastes so good on the hot pancake. The richness of the pancake with the richness of the cream and the little tartness of the berry is such a good combo. I love it. You're gonna love it. That is so good. Mom's late night snack. The kids are to bed. It's better than ice cream. This is just like, okay, the raspberry pairs with the tea really nicely. Slowing down, like without a whole bunch of prep work. It's not like you have to go make a whole treat for yourself. You just literally pop some raspberries and cream on there, make a cup of tea, and you have like afternoon tea before bed when all the kids are asleep, relaxing time. You know, maybe get out a nice novel and just spend 10 minutes slowing down life and enjoying the little snack you prepped yourself earlier. I hope you enjoy that. This is just one bowl, one skillet, and endless cozy possibilities all week long. So much better than any boxed pancake mix out there. If you scan any kind of pancake mix with your different kind of nutrition apps, you're gonna see additives, you're gonna see chock full of sugar, you're gonna see all kinds of bad stuff. So just take a peek on the nutrition labels and just make one healthy swap for your family at a time. One little swap at a time is gonna make a huge difference for the well-being and nourishment of your family. So come again, gather with us, nourish with us, and just enjoy life as it comes. I hope you enjoyed these little snack cakes as much as my family does, and more cozy meals are coming soon, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and thanks for being in my kitchen today. You guys have a lovely day.